Thank you to everyone who's able to join the live webinar today, and as well as those of you who've been able to download and view the recording. So today, we're going to talk about how you can easily and quickly take yourself and your customers from outdated to outstanding lighting in your commercial spaces with our Cree Lighting ZR-RK Retrofit Door Kit with built-in Lutron Vive wireless lighting controls. So really great collection and grouping of products that I'm super excited to talk about today. The ZR-RK Retrofit Door Kit is really just it's a painless way to be able to upgrade your existing Troffers. This product portfolio is one that recently underwent a complete upgrade from the team at Cree Lighting. And it was really about bringing better specs, better performance, overall better experience with the product. The team went and upgraded efficiency throughout the portfolio, made the product even easier to install than it was before, also expanded a ton of options, lumen options, rolled in some new controls options, including the Lutron Vive wireless controls that we're going to focus on a little bit today in today's session. The other great thing with that upgrade is that the portfolio, we also expanded the form factors. So we've added support for 1x4 form factors and 1x4 Troffers, in addition to the 2x2s and the 2x4 form factors that the previous generation had supported, and we continue to support today. Also support a range of voltages from 120 to 277 volts, as well as 347 volt options if you are doing any projects north of the border in Canada. Installation process, when you think about these retrofit door kits, the installation process is such a critical part of that product and part of the whole experience of bringing that project together. And the team at Cree Lighting's really focused in on that installation process and simplified it greatly. The ZR-RK Retrofit Door Kit is 3 parts that quickly install in a matter of just minutes. In addition to making the product super simple to install, part of the redesign is really focused in on being more compatible with a variety of T-grid sizes, including the 9/16 inch grid size, so one that certainly is a popular one. It can sometimes be a little bit of a tricky T-grid size to support for some of the retrofit door kits that are on the market, but definitely can address that really well with the ZR-RK Retrofit. Another nice feature addition for the ZR-RK with this new generation was the introduction of a toolless removable lens. And so that makes it really easy to clean and maintain the fixture over time. Certainly a lot of care and attention has been put into making sure that all the seams throughout the product are super tight, but things happen. Sometimes bugs can get in and get behind the lens in certain applications. So want to make it really, really easy to be able to just click that front lens assembly off, clean out, remove any dust that may have accumulated, any other kind of particulates that may have accumulated behind that, and be able to put it back in. So, it's not just all about keeping things super simple on the installation side of things, but also making sure that from a maintenance perspective, we're doing some good stuff. And I mentioned those expanded lumen options. Really a great addition to the product line was adding a lot of higher lumen options and really kind of extending out where the ZR-RK Retrofit Door Kit is able to address. So we've brought in even more applications, right? So the higher lumen output, we can do 2 things with that. We can both be able to address projects that have higher ceiling heights. We can really reach those lumens from high ceilings down into the task surface for great illumination. But it also gives us an opportunity to address applications that may need higher foot candles. So if you think about like laboratory environments, places that are doing a lot of fine detail work that just have higher foot candle, higher illumination requirements. So really a great product. Like I said, I'm excited about everything that went into this upgrade to the ZR-RK Retrofit Door Kit that was announced really recently here as well. And excited to talk to the Crescent team and everybody about it today as well. So I talked about the 3 parts. So I want to talk a little bit about the three parts and how the product gets installed, because it is certainly a key part of that whole experience. So what you're seeing on the screen now are those three parts. So we've got two mounting brackets. Those are numbers 1 and number 3 that we're going to use to mount our door kit light engine, which is number 2. And here we're actually showing that light engine with the Lutron Vive wireless control module built in. So you can see it on the right-hand side of that center section. Really just cleanly added into the fixture. It almost disappears into that end cap there. The Lutron Vive module's available with motion sensors and daylight sensors, or it can come without those sensors. In this case, this is what you're seeing here, actually has those sensors included. So really clean lines, really great aesthetic, and it packs in those sensors that you need on so many applications to meet code and drive really just deeper energy savings into your project, namely the motion sensor and the daylight harvesting sensor. The other great thing with that center section is we're combining in everything that you typically might see broken out in different parts of a kit, right? So that light engine's combining the LED driver, the sensors, the wireless communication, everything into one piece. And what that helps us do is really reduce the total installation labor that's going to come into doing an upgrade of outdated lighting technology. So we're packing all of that technology already put together, already wired together, already tested in the factory into that light engine, which means it's a lot less things that the installer has to worry about, and a lot less things that they have to do, right? So that installation labor savings, think about it, that comes from quick and easy installation into the product or into the fixture itself, but it also means we don't have to worry about running a bunch of control wires because we've got the Lutron Vive wireless controls built in. We don't have to worry about other interfaces or other power packs for sensors because, again, it's all built into that product. So all you really have to do as an installer is worry about upgrading the fixture to get your great lighting and your deep energy savings. And that's a really simple process that we'll walk through here together. So everything for this installation starts with removing that older technology. So we're going to go into that existing Troffer, we're going to remove the fluorescent lenses, we're going to disconnect the fluorescent ballast. Now, sometimes you can abandon that ballast and abandon the lamp sockets, the lamp holders in place and leave them there. But sometimes you're going to have to remove those ballasts, the ballast and the lamp holders to allow some room for the door kit. It really does vary from fixture to fixture. So you may not always have to do it, but sometimes you do. The images that you're going to see today show one of those instances where we did remove everything. We removed that fluorescent ballast and we removed those lamp holders. So after we've got all that stuff cleaned out, the next thing that we're going to do is insert those two end brackets, those two mounting brackets. So those are going to go on either end of the fixture, and we're going to secure those mounting brackets to the Troffer pan with some provided screws. The brackets themselves are going to be mounted between the T-grid and the pan, so the fixture kind of sandwiches onto that mounting bracket. And again, we're going to secure them in place with provided screws. So everything you need is coming with that product. No having to run out and try to find some screws at the last minute. Again, trying to keep it really simple for everybody. After we got those mounting brackets installed, we're going to go ahead and hang that door kit light engine. So this is going to conveniently mount to or hang from those two mounting brackets. There's two keyholes, or there's keyholes on either of the brackets that door kit's going to slide into. And I really like how the engineering team and the design team put this together, because we now have that door kit hanging conveniently right in front of us. We don't have to juggle the kit with one hand while we're trying to secure other things with a second hand. We can really just mount the kit and then have our work area right in front of us to easily take on the next couple steps. That next step is going to include attaching a safety cable between that door kit assembly and the Troffer pan itself. And it's also going to allow us to make our electrical connections. And again, because in this case, we've taken the controls, we've factory installed them into that door kit, we've put that Lutron Vive wireless module into the door kit itself, it means all we've got to do is make our typical power connections. So all we have to do is attach our hot, our neutral, our ground, and we're done. We're getting all the benefits of the controls coming along with that through the integration of the Lutron Vive wireless module with the sensors and with everything built in. So it really keeps things super simple. We don't have to worry about, fishing and adding a bunch of other control wires in. So once we made those electrical connections, at that point, it's time to just swing that door kit up into place. Certainly going to be careful as we do that. Make sure we tuck the wires back behind the door kit. Make sure we keep an eye on things and we're not pinching any wires along the way. And then we secured that door kit in place with locking tabs that are on either side of the ZRRK retrofit door kit. And that's it. You're done. We have quickly, easily, super simple upgraded this outdated fluorescent lighting fixture to outstanding LED lighting with integrated Lutron Vive wireless controls for even greater and deeper energy savings above and beyond the savings you get just by upgrading to this great LED product. So super simple to do. I hope you saw that it's a pretty straightforward way to do the upgrade. Again, it's 3 pieces, takes just a matter of minutes to put together. I certainly encourage you to go check out our installation video that's available on creelighting.com. You can see that whole process happen in real time instead of just me talking over some screen grabs from that video. And definitely also check out the TechXpert video that also goes through some really great aspects of this product itself. In addition to that installation video, there's some really cool some really cool assets and resources available for you at creelighting.com. Product short videos that you can share with your clients and with other people on the project team, product brochures, spec sheets, installation sheets, really everything you need to not only share what a cool product this is, especially with the Lutron Vive wireless controls, but also be able to complete out that project design and installation. So with the ZRRK, there are several controls options, several intelligent lighting options. So today we're focusing on the Lutron Vive, but definitely wanted to mention some of the other options that are available. The ZRRK retrofit door kit does come with 0 to 10 volt dimming as kind of its base level of control. There's also other controls options available. There's Cree Lighting's wireless SmartCast technology integrated controls. There's the Lutron Vive wireless controls, which we'll talk about a little bit more here in a second. And then also, it is available with some other controls options by Lutron, including their wired ecosystem controls options. So what I really love about having such a great partner in the industry as Lutron and being able to integrate more of their Lutron options into the ZRRK with this recent redesign is it really opens up a huge range of options. Now with the ZRRK, we expanded the lumen output. It's giving you a lot more places in a project, a lot more places in the building that we're able to address with the lighting aspects and be able to get the higher foot candles, the higher mounting heights. Also with Lutron being able to integrate in with Lutron Vive Wireless or the Lutron wired ecosystem options, it really gives us this total solution that can address virtually any project that's out there. Right, Lutron Vive, Lutron Ecosystem certainly gives us control options that can go from a standalone single room application all the way up to multi-building campus-wide applications that could even include cloud-enabled control and management of those lighting controls through their Lutron Enterprise View software. So really cool options, really cool that we can have such a wide range of applications that we're able to address with this. The other really great thing is that we've been able to integrate those Lutron options on more than just the ZR retrofit kit. So we've got a variety of other products available from Cree Lighting, including troffers, downlights, and linears that are suspended, surface mounted, or recessed that really give you a very broad toolkit to be able to apply to your next project. But today we're going to focus in on again, how the ZRRK and the Lutron Vive system work together in terms of addressing that deeper need. And so we talked about how easy it is to get things installed with the ZR retrofit kit. And the next step is really understanding how does it fit in a Lutron Vive wireless system. And so those of you out there who are watching have participated in the session earlier this week from Lutron on their Vive wireless system, you certainly have a leg up on me. Or those of you that are watching the recording, if you've seen that recording, you definitely have seen a little bit of this information. But if you haven't, certainly encourage you to check that out. Lutron did a great session on the Lutron Vive wireless system as part of the TechXpert series. But get back to what we're talking about today. How does ZRRK fit into the Vive system? I really love that we have options with ZRRK, right? It's all about options and being able to deliver the value and the things that our customers need, meet the requirements that they've given us. We can start building a Lutron Vive system with that ZRRK retrofit kit with the integrated Lutron Vive controls. That can be the basis of not only our fixture control, but with those integrated sensors, it can also provide us the motion sensing, the daylight harvesting sensing and control that we need. But the nice part about Vive is you can start with that fixture, and then you can add in the sensing controls that you need. So you can choose to just go with sensors that are installed separate from the retrofit kit. You could put sensors on the retrofit kit and then supplement them with additional sensors. You can supplement that with additional controls, the Pico wireless remotes, and add even further intelligence with the Lutron Vive hub. So it's really a great system that we can kind of build out the way that we need it to and deliver on the project budget and the project requirements that we've got. And I mentioned the ZRRK retrofit door kit is available with and without those sensors built in. So it's kind of two ways that you're able to order the Lutron Vive wireless system. Again, totally depending on what your project needs are. The VDO option is our option that brings Lutron Vive's wireless node into the retrofit kit, including those sensors, the daylight harvesting sensor and the motion sensor. The VRF option brings the Lutron Vive wireless control and intelligence to the retrofit kit, but without the built-in sensors. Really up to you how you want to deploy that system. You can certainly mix and match those along the way if that works for you as well. And even if you choose a sensor option in the retrofit kit, you can certainly supplement that with additional sensors, battery enabled through the Lutron Vive wireless system. We do have a couple other Lutron options I definitely want to talk about today. The first one being the LDE1 option. And this is what's going to bring in that Lutron wired ecosystem control into the ZRRK retrofit door kit. The LDE1 option is going to include a high-lume 1% driver, really a great product, really great dynamic range of dimming control with very low flicker. It's really an all-around solid addition. And again, that's going to provide that wired ecosystem control. That wired ecosystem control works with a really broad selection of control systems by Lutron, including their Quantum and Athena systems. The other Lutron option that we have with the ZRRK retrofit door kit is our L3DA option. The L3DA option is going to bring a high-lume 1% dimming driver as well, similar to the LDE1, but with the LD3A, it's going to have Lutron's 3-wire dimming input for that system. Now, this is a great option if your client is looking to upgrade their lighting and maybe already has Lutron 3-wire dimming products installed and is not looking to do that upgrade at this time. Could have been a recently installed system. It could be a system that's just working exactly the way the client wants and exactly doing what they need it to do and is still performing very well. So again, we can use that L3DA option to work with an existing 3-wire dimming system or even a 3-wire wall box dimmer. And be able to drop right in with a nice, great LED luminaire upgrade option with the ZRRK that works with their existing dimming system. So really all around, just giving you a lot of options, everywhere from 0 to 10 volt to Lutron Vive wireless to wired ecosystem, and even working with some legacy 3-wire dimming options that are available from Lutron. Again, for more information on Lutron Vive wireless system, the benefits of that system, and some of those other controls options that we talked about from Lutron, definitely check out lutron.com. The link on the screen now specifically will get you to that Lutron Vive wireless page. I definitely also encourage you to check out the TechXpert series done by Lutron on their Lutron Vive wireless system. So hopefully as we've gone through this, you can see how the ZRRK Retrofit Door Kit is, in my opinion, just the perfect solution to be able to take your customer site from outdated to outstanding lighting, with a variety of new options, new lumen options, higher efficacy, a simpler three-part construction for even easier installation, as well as those integrated controls, especially that integrated Lutron Vive wireless control. It's really never been easier to be able to provide your customers with not only an improved aesthetic, but better lighting, as well as deeper and better energy savings, all from one simple upgrade of their existing outdated lighting. So thank you guys so much for joining me today to learn about this great upgrade solution and great complementary solution with the Lutron Vive wireless system. At this point, I'll check in if Carl, Maureen, if we've got any questions.
Yeah, thanks, Tom. Great presentation. For anyone that has questions, you can either type them in the chat or the Q&A. And we do have a few questions that Maureen Nemenick will read those that have come in. So with that, I'll turn it over to Maureen.
Okay, thanks, Carl. Thanks, Tom. One question concerning the Cree Lighting ZRRK Retrofit Door Kit. Is it rated, Tom, DLC standard or premium?
That's a really great question. I can't believe I didn't talk about it during our session, so glad we got that question. The ZRRK Retrofit Door Kit is DLC premium qualified. So it is DLC premium.
Okay. All right. And Tom, if you can hear me, how many parts make up the Cree Lighting ZRRK Retrofit Kit?
Yeah, so it's going to be, so it's 3 parts. So it's the 2 end brackets. They're going to be what we mount the door kit to. And then there's that door kit light engine assembly. So really just, it's a tight, 3-part design. Again, installs in just a matter of minutes, and really just amplifies the value, right? Beyond just the LED upgrade, the fact that we can have a great product like the Lutron Vive Wireless built into that, not extra parts, not extra things that have to get wired in, not an extra add-on kit, but really just part of that 3-piece ZRRK door kit. Just really makes the installation super simple. And being able to upgrade to that, really just a seamless upgrade for your clients.
Okay. I think that that concludes all of our questions for today. And if you do have any questions, feel free to contact your account manager or our tech center, and we'd be happy to answer any of the questions that might have come up. With that, we'll conclude our broadcast today, and thank you for joining in.
Thanks, everybody.